Hi guys, this is Crossy of Eclipse Gaming TV and welcome to part 28 of my Boyhood Dream series with Gillingham FC on FM 2015. And apologies for the lack of videos. I will put up something else just as a little channel update very soon after this. But things haven't been going quite to plan as far as my time goes, and just haven't had the time to sit down and record anything. So apologies for that. I know I've historically been pretty bad for keeping a solid upload schedule as a start, which means this probably isn't going to be one of the best parts I've ever put together because I can't remember really where we're at. But we've got Hartlepool coming up, and that's coming up very soon. And we have, I noticed, made a new signing. I pretty much spent the whole transfer budget on an 18-year-old Danish striker that I signed from Liverpool, who are our parent club. And I'll show you his stats really quickly. And probably overpaid a little bit and maybe could have done a little bit better with my transfer budget. But I've gone for it anyway, and it'll be interesting to see how he develops going forward. That's 18-year-old Tommy Larsson. Got good pace stats, very quick already. Not that quick off the line though. But once he gets up to pace, he's going to be very useful. Can play attacking central midfield or at striker. Finishing numbers not too bad as well, but as you can see, a few stats that need to improve on that left-hand column. So we'll see how it goes. I'll throw him in and get him some sporadic first team appearances off the bench maybe. And I will give you, as it's been a little while, a little update on where we are in the league so far. So we've only played a few games. Only played 3 games, but we got 6 points from those 2 games. Leaves us in the playoff spots at the moment, which is round about where we'd like to be, or maybe a little bit further into the automatic promotions. We shall see. Fairly happy with the squad that we've got. I think maybe it could have done with a little bit of strengthening in 1 or 2 areas, but for the most part I haven't got too much to complain about. We've got Mesker and Kent in on loan in the 2 wide positions. Samid Yasil on loan from Liverpool, the Turkish striker, 21-year-old, should be quite useful. In midfield, Swift and Dak. So Swift, the ex-Chelsea man that we signed a free transfer. Moffat, the Scottish sort of holding midfielder. So he's a little upgrade on what we had last season. And then we've got Calvert and Clark, Peter Clark, 33-year-old, vastly experienced, a little bit slow, very slow in fact, which is something that we have to keep on top of. But Calvert is on the quicker side. And we've got Matt Fish in at left-back because we've got injuries to both of our sort of first-choice left-backs. Matt Hill out for 2 to 4 weeks, so not too far away from getting him back, and 3 to 10 days for Joe Martin. So let's get to it. Anyway, I want to make sure that Tommy Larsson is on the bench so I can throw him into the action on the off chance that we end up spanking a team. Got to take the number 11 jersey as well. So Hartlepool way down in 22nd place. Only got 1 point from their 3 games so far. And let's see what we got here. I think from what I remember, and a big reason why we ended up taking a while for the next part to come out, is I'm pretty sure I recorded the second and third game without my microphone on and didn't really get time to go and record a commentary over the top of it again. So apologies for that, and we may end up having missed a few games. But never mind, maybe we can get a little bit of momentum going with this again. Make the most of what little time I do have to record. Pennington going backwards. Good spur possession. Need to create something out of it though. Your seal shot blocked. trickles back to the keeper harmlessly. And again, a comfortable save for Ian Turner with that ball into the box. Chance for Mesker to run with it. Plays it out to Yasil, gets a bit of luck. Lucky bounce, but skims it wide with his shot. See what can we do from this set piece then. Calvert gets the header. Side netting though by the looks of it. Need to make those opportunities pay. Mesker's touch a bit too heavy. And Turner needs to make a sharp save there. Swifty, chance to run with it, which he does. Isil taken down, but Swift picks up again. Out to Kent. Looking impressive. Dangerous free kick. Just outside the box on the stroke of half time. Good ball in. Mesker nearly got on the end of that, but the defender made a good clearance. Moffat back out to Kent. Ball in. Calvert heading over the top. Couple of good opportunities he's had to hit the target and has failed on both counts. Just tell lads to keep going. We probably, I would say we'd had the better rub of the chances, but to be fair, Hartlepool have had a couple of good ones as well and needed some sharp saves from Turner. So we're not exactly bossing this game yet. Chance for them to catch us on the break here as well. Well in. And that's a bit spectacular. Okay, well we can't have that. Let's get rid of the defensive midfielder then. Throw Moffat in. Or move him up top. And let's stick Larson in. Let's see what he's got. Can he create something? Tommy Larson managed to get a shot on target, which was blocked. Bradley Dack blasting over as well. So what Larson can do with it, finds Swift. And 1-1. That'll do. Flagged up. Okay. Bradley Dack going for the spectacular. Bit of a Di Canio from well outside the box. Nearly came off with it as well, to be fair. Payton needs a good ball in. Finds one. Larson chance to get a goal on debut. And sandwiches Seal offside again. Mesker's touch lets him down once again. A couple of times that's happened where we needed him on the break. Could have utilised his pace. So a little bit disappointing and a disappointing result there. So Torquay up next. Might make a little switch up top because I don't think it's particularly working all that well for Sami Jaseel. Hasn't hit the form. Tom Hadler, our hot prospect goalkeeper. Advance forward, that's what I want. Percentage transfer revenue able to retain from player sales to 50%. Well, that's up from about 5%. That's handy. Shame I've had to sell a few people in the summer. I could have used that money, but no such luck. In fact, I think I let people go pretty much a lot cheaper than I could have done. Just to try and get them off the books and free up the wage budget. Because first 5% is absolutely nothing, considering we're talking about League 1, League 2 players. They're not going to command much of a wage budget anyway. I'm no maths expert, but 5% of not a lot equals not a lot. Tom Hedler offered him a new contract, which he's accepted, just as he picks up an injury that puts him out for 2 months. Interesting. Jonathan Woodgate studying for his National C licence. His staff numbers are already really good for this level, to be fair, so that will be another welcome boost. Okay, let's see what happens here then. So, Kent, Mesker, Brannigan slotting into central midfield. Yeah, let's go with that, see what we get. Abeng slotting in for Pennington. That was recommended at right back due to a lack of form. Joe Martin just about coming back to fitness. Matt Hill still 6 days to 2 weeks away. So we're still going to have Fish at left back. No problems there. Do I fancy a change up top? As far as other options, let's try John Marcus up here. Let's see how we get on with that. I think it can work. If I stick him as a target man and have Brannigan playing off him because he's better up top, and then we've got Moffat that can slot in at central midfield. Let's give this a go. Brennan Dickinson up top. Our ex-player. We didn't really put him through the middle. It was only really useful as a wide player because of the strikers that we did have. With Cody McDonald, Emil Heskey, Rob Earnshaw. he had no real chance of getting as an out-and-out striker. And I don't think it really set his or fit his skill set either, to be honest. So Mark is going to try and hold it up. He's got Brannigan running off him. He's got Mesker and Kent out wide as well that can cut in and try and put it in the back of the net for us. Moffat, the no-nonsense Scotsman, is in central midfield, so he's not going to stand for any nonsense in there. Try and make up for the fact we haven't got a player in the hole for this game. Raphael Calvert. What a finish that is. And Brannigan proving he can be useful in that role. Beats a player. Nice little ball in. Calvert unmarked. Trying to concede, going back the other way. Ooh. I think from another angle that would have looked pretty close. Brannigan over the top. Here he goes, Cameron Brannigan, chance to break the Liverpool man. Curtis Abeng slotting in at right back. Due to Matt Pennington's poor form, Mark is going for the ambitious. Kent tries to free up a bit of space and does. Dak under heavy pressure though. Dak well in. And Bradley Dack's been one of those players over the last couple of seasons that has... oh, wow. Brennan Dickinson. I think he might have proven me wrong for not playing him up top, because that's a class little finish. Goes in front of the centre back. Oh, gets him behind him, actually. Looks like Clark just went with him and... Brannigan's just ducked in behind instead and freed himself up a bit of space. Really good play. Chance for Dak. Forces a save, nearly squeezes it in top corner. And I think for Bradley Dack, he's sort of... well, he's really proven himself. There have been arguably better midfielders, stats-wise, kicking around in the team this season and the last. But still, his spot has been cemented by good form. Knows where the goal is, and that nearly went top corner as well. That's a great little effort. Markison playing very deep as the man up top, and there's no one there for that ball. Not sure this is necessarily the way forward, actually. Only because we haven't really seen him in the game all that much. So let's try Tommy Larson up top, and then switch him to more of a advanced forward role. Larson impressed me in his little cameo. A couple of half decent touches. Looked sharp. Good bit of hold-up play. Dinks it into the channel. Mesker, ball in. No one got under it. Brannigan! With his opening goal of the season, takes us 2-1 up. Dak with the assist, lays it on a plate to him, left foot, a little bit close to the keeper maybe, but got plenty of power behind it. That Frank Shimek as well. It is. 2 former Gillingham players this season. Getting starts as well when they were pretty much rotation options for us. Very interesting. Calvert to Brannigan, running the show. Larsson trying to break through, unable to do so. Brannigan doing the same. Dickinson finds the open man. Matt Fish isn't a natural left back and seems to be getting caught out of position a few times. I think this is going to be the last game where we need him to fill in that role. Good challenge by Moffat, I think, just on the edge of our own box. Keeping it tight. And Moffat again with the clearance. It's what he's there to do, whether he's in the hole or in central midfield, just to mop up. Keep it tight. Seeing Tommy Larsson spend about as much time on the deck as Emil Heskey did for us last season, and there he goes again. Go have to get him in the weight room. Dak long range. Oh, what a spectacular goal that is. Wow. I don't even want to know how far away he's hit that from. Setting the player off his line. Almost like there's hardly any backlift in the shot as well. He's just dinked it. Class and a glass. Alright, let's see if we can make a couple of adjustments then. So let's give Oscar Threlkeld a little run. Yeah, let's leave it there. Dak into Brannigan. Trying to play the quarterback role again inside the box. Little dink. Dak up to Larsson. What can he do with it this time? Stays on his feet. Holds it up. Passes it back. Moffat into Kent. Dak. Brannigan to Larsson. Can't quite get enough room for a shot. Fish, little wayward, but with a minute and a half left to go of injury time, even we can't throw this one away, he says. Brannigan up to Larsson. Brannigan again to Larsson. Gets a shot on target. Well mopped up at the back. All in all, a fairly solid performance. It's taken Dickinson pretty much, well, good bit of movement foiling Peter Clark, and he's nicked one in at the near post. But aside from that, a very solid defensive performance, I would say. So, got to say well done for the lads for that. Puts us back into 6th place where we were at the start of the part. Already the gap's starting to open with the top spot, Luton Town in at 15. So that leaves us 6 points behind, but only 5 games gone. And if we end up finishing there at the end of the season, then I think we have to be very, very happy with that. So thank you very much, guys, for watching this. Apologies for the lack of parts that have been coming through recently. I will explain a little bit more in a channel update, along with something very exciting that's going to be kicking off in the next month or so. So all that will be coming up. But thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you next time. If you've enjoyed this, then hit subscribe. There's lots of good stuff from the Football Manager series that you can go back and catch up on if this is the first time that you've seen one of my videos. Give it a thumbs up if you'd enjoyed it. And also, if you've got any feedback, suggestions, that sort of thing, then just drop me something in the comments box. Thank you very much.